Let's dive into the discussions shaping the nation.
Minister, €4,500 for the door, €13,200 for the plinth and steps, €141,000 for site works. You'd think we were talking about building the mansion, but instead we're talking about building, fixing up a fireman's hut, a small fireman's hut in Cork City Council. 361,000 has been spent on repairing this hut and it's not finished yet. And I've spoken to contractors about this and they told me these prices are exorbitant. They said it's unbelievable the amount of money that has been spent and wasted. And just to let you know, the hut is 8 foot high. The scaffolding cost nearly €5,000 to put it around it. Now, this money came from money that was set aside for the decade of centenaries to commemorate and educate people about our history. The Kilmichael Ambush, Tom Barry, Thomas McCurtain, Terence McSweeney, Mary McSweeney, the Delaney brothers, the Ballycannon boys, and all of those to commemorate and remember them. But instead it was siphoned off for this fireman's hut. Now, Cork has a glorified shed. It's an insult to their memory, but it's an even bigger insult to ordinary people who are struggling every day with the cost of living. Now, the government is going to blame Cork City Council and the OPW and the National Gallery and RT and the Arts Council, but the buck stops with the government. You're in charge and you're allowing this unbelievable waste of money. Now, the first piece of legislation he passed when he got into the Dáil was to give expenses and junior ministers right across the board. That's your priority. And just another one, in Cork they spent $350,000 on robot trees. Robot trees, it's unbelievable. And then you have another $20,000 a year to maintain them, and they're glorified seats, they're glorified benches, and no accountability. Who's taken to task? Who's explaining how this happened? And more importantly, who's going to say it will never happen again? And just Fianna Fáil and Fine Gael are so out of touch. Minister, last week the figures came out in homelessness. 10,683 people homeless, 4,603 children. You're wasting millions while people are stuck in emergency accommodation. And just on Saturdays there's a march in Cork for parents whose children don't have school places in special schools or in ASD units. And you're wasted. How can you explain to those parents? Their children have nowhere to go in September. They're crying out for help. And all you want to do is give extra ministers extra expenses and waste our money.
Deputy, I call it.
Like, share, and subscribe, and let us know your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear from you.